beginning of summer, this is the first of a seasonal flow, is the heart. Now summer can be a time of heightened emotions, fire, passion, which is good. However, we do need to balance that out, bring the body, the fire back to balance. So to do this today, we're going to do a short practice to help cool the body down. So please stay to the end where I'll share a cooling breath that you can take into your day. So I invite you to come down into butterfly pose. So we'll just rest our backs down on a mat here. We can bring the feet together. If you need support underneath the knees, then please do that. I invite you here just to rest the hands on the heart here as we help cultivate an inner smile. So as we rest here, I invite you to take a breath in through the nose and sigh that breath out through the mouth, allowing the body just to feel heavy here, knowing that you are supported where you are. And to help cultivate that inner smile, I invite you to think of someone, some time, some place, and just bring that to the forefront of the mind, letting any other thought go. As you let the tongue relax here in the mouth, let the shoulders relax, as you imagine that place that makes you smile, that somebody, something. And we can take the hands down away from the heart here, just let them rest beside the body here. As we take that slightly deeper breath in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Feeling that coolness in the front of the body here. And then we'll gently move into bridge pose. So you can help the knees up here as we keep the feet probably another foot width away from the sit bones here. We can let the hands rest on the mat as we gently bring the sit bones up. So you may want to tuck the shoulders down here, just slightly tuck the chin in. As we open the heart here, open the front of the body, we're putting weight into our big toes here just to keep that balance. Now you can breathe in as you rise up and then breathe out as you come back to the mat. And we'll do that a few more times, just moving at your own pace. Pressing down into the feet. As we do one more. We can make this one count. You can, exaggerate this as much as feels good. As we come back down onto the mat here. I invite you just to lift the right leg up here and just create circles with the ankles, right or wrong here. And then we'll lift up the left leg and create circles here with the ankles. All the time allowing the body to cool down here. Just helping that lymphatic flow as well. Then we can come down, come round onto the front here, into our Sphinx pose, and another lovely heart opener. Again, move slowly here, there is no rush. Now again, the arms are as wide as the chest. We can press into our hands here. Our drishti, our focal point, is straight ahead. Now you can keep the sit bones engaged, or you can let the sit bones relax here. Opening that heart. Taking that breath in through the nose and letting sign out through the mouth. You could repeat the affirmation, my heart is at ease. My heart is open to change. You can comment below what affirmation you use while in Sphinx pose, that would be lovely to hear. And then we'll slowly take our weight off the hands, but just gently lowering our head down onto the mat here, just for a breath. As we breathe in through the nose, sighing out through the mouth. And with each sigh out, release whatever is not serving you at this time. As we come into our cat and cow. So knees are underneath the hip bones here. Shoulders are on top of the wrists. Now as we drop the belly, we can take a breath in. Again, this is all about heart opening, cooling down the body. So we can bring the heart forward here. Also be nice to bring in the toes here as well. So we're making the brain work here. Now as the neck allows it, we can look up. And then as we breathe out, we can let go of the toes here. We can create that Halloween cat as we tuck the chin in. As you just move at your own pace. And bringing that heart forward. It can always be good to find a time of rest in the summer as well, because it can be a busy time. And then as we meet back in centre, we'll just sit back onto our heels here. It'll be a good little exercise for the toes. As we open the front body here, so we're going to tuck the shoulders down away from the ears. We'll bring the hands down to the lower back here. We're tucking the shoulders away, opening the heart space here, and you can look up to the sky. As we take our breath in and out. And then we'll slowly just bring the hands back down onto the mat as we counteract that. So we'll come into a child's pose, but we'll keep the knees together, the legs together here. We'll take the weight off the toes. We'll tuck the arms down by our sides, and we'll let the forehead rest on our mat here. Just for a couple of breaths, letting the shoulders drop here. Feeling that back expand as you take your breath in and then sigh the breath out. And then slowly bring the hands forward as we come back up to our tabletop position. Now this is one of my favourites, is to come into wild thing. Now to do this, we're going to bring the left leg out here, so we're in gate pose, I suppose, and then we're going to take that left foot back, and then I'm going to invite you to lift the arm up, open up the front of the chest. Now, depending on where you are, depending on how much the body opens, again, be gentle on yourself here. And again, you can use an affirmation, I am open to change. As we slowly bring the left hand back down, we bring the left knee back in, and we'll do that on the opposite side. So right leg comes out, right arm rises up as we take the right leg back, open up the chest here, open up the heart. I am open to change. As we bring the right hand and back to the mat, we bring the right knee in, and then we slowly just sit back onto our knees or cross-legged, a comfortable position here. Just to enjoy a breath or two here. And here is a cooling breath that you can use, so if you can curl the tongue and breathe in. It can also be nice here to open the arms a little, so again we're helping to cool the body down. So you breathe in, you curl the tongue up and breathe in. Now if that's not available to you, imagine that you have a straw and you're bringing the drink up through the straw. Notice how the body cools. So thank you for joining me for another short flow. This was the summer flow. In seasonal yoga, we'll move on to late summer after this one. So please comment summer ease if you go with me for that next video. Also, please like, subscribe, and let me know what affirmation you use throughout this practice. Namaste.